Aloha, everybody! It is I, the Great Clement, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I am doing a one-shot on Super Mario Bros. 35 for the Nintendo Switch. I can't believe there's only been 35 Mario games. It seems like there should have been so much more. An original joke, I'm sure. But yeah, folks, the title has a double meaning. One, it's meant to signify that it is Mario's 35th anniversary right now. The plumber's been around for 3 years longer than I have, and I'm 32. And Super Mario Bros. Has been around a long, long time, and we're actually going to be replaying it yet again. But the difference is, this time around, we're going to be competing against 34 different players online. So we're playing Super Mario Bros., but it's competitive. There's an element of ganging up on people going on here, and it's a kind of a continuation of what happened earlier with Tetris 99. In fact, if you look at the top, you'll see like the right analog stick and the 4 categories are very similar to how it was in Tetris 99. But here I am, I'm playing Super Mario Bros., a classic NES game. Everyone's played this game, I'm sure. But it's a little different. There's some gray Goombas here now, and those gray Goombas, they weren't there before. There's a lot more enemies than I remember there being. So why is that happening? Well, the other 34 players who are playing on the sides, every time they kill a Goomba, a Koopa, Bowser, a Piranha Plant, you name it, whenever they kill an enemy, they will send it to another player. And you can actually specify which player you're going to send enemies to. So like at the top, it says like the lowest time. That means whoever has the lowest timer right now. And you build up your timer by destroying enemies, by getting extra power-ups, by reaching the flagpole really, really quickly, and jumping to the top of the flagpole. If you touch the bottom of the flagpole, you only get like maybe 3 seconds added to your timer. But if you hit the top of it, you get like 10 or 15. So make sure you're jumping for the top. But, you know, the timer, when it runs out, you're done. You're dead. If you get killed by an enemy, you're dead and you're out. If you fall into a bottomless pit, you're dead and you're out. And you only get 1 life with this mode. If you die, you're out. That's it. So you have to be the lone survivor who goes up against 34 other players. And I love, every time you start up this game, there's like a few people who almost always KO in 1-1 in like the first, I don't know, 5-10 seconds. Like, I'm just imagining, because they start off as Mini Mario, they see that first Goomba, they screw up their jump, they forget to jump, and then just done, out, eliminated immediately, and it's always the most hilarious thing ever. I mean, I'm not shaming anyone who dies at the first Goomba. We all play video games for the first time, you know. We all had that experience that's embarrassing. I lost to the Drill Tank in my Sonic 2 LP, okay? And that was like friggin' 10 years ago. But I did. And I've beaten that boss so many times before then, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but, you know. Either way, how you kill enemies... Oh, I was talking about how how you're targeting people. So, like, right now I'm aimed at the people with the lowest timers, because I figure that, they're not killing enemies quick enough, they're not running through the stage quick enough, and if I throw more enemies their way, if I throw more combatants for them, they're gonna die a lot quicker than everybody else, so why not go for them? But you can also target your attackers, people who are sending Goombas and Koopas to you, so you can kind of even the playing field a little bit. And you can also send it to the people with the most coins, because if you have 20 coins, you'll see in the top left corner, I have an item box that I can use at any time that I wish. If I'm ever like Mini Mario and I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, I can spend those 20 coins to open up the box, and sometimes you get like a POW block, sometimes you get like a star, sometimes you get a fire flower, and that boosts up your health. One difference between the original Mario Brothers and this version of Mario Brothers is that originally, in the first game, if you got hit as Fire Mario, you would go all the way back down to Mini Mario. Like, you lost 2 phases, right? But in this version, if you get hit as Fire Mario, you just go back to Big Mario. You don't actually become Mini Mario. So they did make it a little bit easier compared to the original. That's not how it is in the original. I would know. I've played it a million times. But either way, and you can also target random people, you know, if you don't care who you're gunning for. You don't care who you send your Koopas and Goombas to, then you just send it to random, and yeah. Sometimes you find shortcuts like you do in World 1-2, and the pipes don't go to where they're originally supposed to go, because sometimes they take you to like World 2, World 3, World 4, like in the original game. But this time around, they just go to very specific zones that are randomized. Sometimes you'll find yourself repeating 1-2 over and over again, and it's a good spot to repeat, because there is a star pretty early on, and a very easy mushroom and flower, and I could see people coming back to this part over and over again just to constantly star power through all the enemies, just so they can build up their timer. And by the way, the timer goes up to 400. You'll notice it'll never go higher than 400. So no matter how many points I collect by jumping on these Goombas, you know, getting the fire flowers and whatever, I will never go over 400. And the longer the game goes on, eventually the timer goes a little bit faster and faster and faster and faster, and eventually you'll see the numbers go like red. And when they're red, that means it's super fast, and you gotta start killing things quickly. You need to start collecting timer points quickly. But that's dangerous, because, you know, it makes you play recklessly, and then you might fall into a pit or run into enemies, and that might get you killed. And of course, the less people there are, the more enemies will be sent your way, which isn't that bad if you have a fire flower, honestly. Thought you could kill me, Firebar? I don't think so. I don't think so! Oh god, I'm playing recklessly now. I'm getting a little impatient. My timer's moving a little bit faster, but I don't know why I'm being so impatient. I have like 300 seconds on my clock. I think I'm pretty good. I'm in third place right now. It's just me and two other guys. Or girls. I don't mean to discriminate. Oh god! See, I'm using the item box right now. I got a POW block. I don't want a POW block. I want a mushroom. I want a fire flower. I want... Oh, I want to live. So I died once, I'm out. I made it to third place, but that's as far as I could go. That's as far as I could go. Either way, this game is really, really fun. This game is really, really fun. I'm playing this day one, right? I'm playing version 1 because it's October 1st, 2020. And, you know, as a guy who's played Super Mario Bros. So many times, as a kid, as a teen, as an adult, I have mastered this game quite thoroughly. And competing with other players and having to play the game in a different way in order to accumulate timer points and stuff, like that's really interesting, and this is like the most fun I've had with Super Mario in a long, long time. Okay, that's a weird statement considering I liked Mario Odyssey, and I liked Mario 3D World, and fucking internet errors! I like Mario, alright? I like Mario. But, specifically Super Mario Brothers, you know, this is a fun way to play the game, and there are actually like different ways of getting timer points depending on how you kill enemies. That's something I wanted to bring attention to. Like, when you get a fire flower, it's such a boon to the other players, you know? It's such a perk for you, because you can just keep throwing these infinite fireballs and keep a short distance away from everybody, and then you're fine, right? You could even take out Bowser pretty quickly. But you only get 1 second added to your clock every time you use a fireball, whereas if you jump on them, you get 2 seconds. And you're actually encouraged to do a whole bunch of continuous bounces, because if you bounce on multiple enemies, one after another, after another, after another, without hitting the ground, it all adds to your timer an extra second every time you jump on one. Also, star power gives you 2 seconds, so it's always fun to run through a whole army of Koopas with stars. Booyah! But, like, I haven't tested out what happens if you get, like, a Koopa shell on the edge of the stairs, and if you just jump on it over and over again. I don't know if the time stops eventually, because that seems like that would be a little bit broken. Just a little bit! I think that would be a little unfair, and since I'm not seeing any other players on the sides doing it, I'm going to assume that's not a valid strategy, but, you know. It's just worth mentioning, if you jump on like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 enemies at a time, you'll get more time for doing so. It's a lot more skill-based than just shooting a whole bunch of fireballs at them. And, it's also a good idea to kick Koopa shells at other enemies. Like, you'll see sometimes I start up 1-1, and I actually, like, kick a Koopa shell down the pathway rather than grab the star. And that's because when a Koopa shell runs into one enemy, it's like 2 seconds. Runs into the next enemy, 3 seconds. Runs into the next enemy, 4 seconds, and 5, and 6, and 7. And if you're running into a whole bunch of people, that really adds up, and that really adds to your timer and keeps you in the game a little bit longer, you know? Ugh. So I like to kick Koopa shells at enemies when I can with this particular version of the game. It's really, really fun, really damn good. And I like to bounce, because again, it makes my timer stay in there. 1-ups give you 20 coins, which gives you an item box, so every time I do 1-1, there's always that free 1-up that I knew about since I was a kid, and I just keep using it and using it and using it, and I'm good! I'm so good! I haven't actually KO'd anybody myself yet in this particular game. Like, you'll notice if you've killed someone with an enemy you've sent them, because the KO box will be yellow instead of blue. But I haven't actually killed anybody yet. I'm sure I've made things a little bit harder for some people, but I didn't kill anyone single-handedly, you know? It wasn't my Goomba, my Koopa that did it. Good thing about killing Bowser is that you're going to send Bowser to your opponents. So now my opponents are going to have to deal with Bowser wherever they are, not just in Bowser's castle. They could be playing 1-1, 1-2, whatever. Bowser's going to show up where they are, and he'll shoot his fireballs, and you'll still have to jump over him, and he could be a real pain in the ass. Oh boy. The one thing I hope they fix with this game, because I know this is version 1, and there's going to be more versions, more enhancements. This thing's going to get more, you know, quality of life improvements that get patched in later and stuff. And I would like them to, like, kind of make it so you go to later levels the longer the match goes on, you know? I want to go into, like, World 5, World 6, World 7 kind of territory a lot more often, because it feels like I repeat 1-1, 1-2, 1-3 a lot. You know, it feels like every time I start a game, even though I try to choose a level from World 4, it always starts off at 1-1, and I would love to go into the harder categories when the games get more intense, because, you know, it's one thing for everyone to be good at 1-1, but how good are people at 8-3 when you got, you know, extra Bowsers and extra Goombas and extra Hammer Brothers and stuff, and oh god, I just want more opportunities to actually go for a Hammer Brother or a Bowser or something. Like, if you could actually choose your opening level and then the rest of it is fine, that'd actually be a little bit strategic, because then I'd be like, hey, I want to get Bowser and send Bowser after people, so I'm going to go after a castle level first. Or, I want to get some Hammer Brothers in there, so I'm actually going to tackle 8-3 first, or something, you know? It'd be risky for me, because I gotta fight the Hammer Brothers. I actually have to kill the Hammer Brothers. But hey, at least I'll be sending it to other people who will be sending it to more people, and then you got Hammer Brothers in the field, making the game a little more chaotic, a little more intense, and I think that'd be pretty awesome. There's definitely some work to be done with this game, because again, I'm playing 1-1 again. Get used to 1-1, get used to 1-1, my friends, but hey, I've been playing this game since I was a toddler. I'm pretty used to this level by now, you know. Oh, hey, Bowser! Bye, Bowser. You still can't go back the way you came with Mario, so, like, I would have used my star power to run into Bowser there, but, he was off screen, so I figured I'd just keep moving. I also like that this game itself keeps moving, you know? Like, every time you hit a goal pole, every time you reach the end, it's not like you have to wait for the fireworks or anything. No, you just jump right into the next level. You're constantly playing. It's really, really fun. Really good. Let's grab that star again. Oh, God! Sometimes you screw up the slide, and then you gotta hit the blocks yourself, and oh boy. Still, you know, look how much time I'm getting. I'm still at the 400-second mark, basically. I got time to spare, time to spare. Come on, buddy, it's time to die. See, look at this. 1-2 or 1-1. I can only go to the first 2 levels again. Why won't they make me go to, like, 8 or 7 or 6 or something. Go to the higher, more dangerous levels. I know this is going to be a lot of people's first time playing Mario, but still, come on. If I've been lasting this long in the match, if I'm one of 2 people playing this game, then you could just up the difficulty a little bit. I don't know. I'm sure it's hard to design a Battle Royale game like this. This doesn't happen that often. But I would love to see lots of different Battle Royales of this kind, you know? Like, let's do Mega Man Battle Royale, Sonic Battle Royale. That shit would be exciting as hell if they could actually pull that off, you know? Like, you're just playing through Sonic 2 with a Battle Royale system going on. Oh, that'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. Okay, come on, buddy. Die already. Why won't you die? I keep sending Goombas and stuff to him. Is he tiny? He is tiny. He has a star power, I think. But he's tiny. So that's something. Because I have played games where, like, you go to, like, the bridge levels where, like, you get the fish, and people kill the fish, right? And then you go to, like, a level 1-1 or something, and then fish will start flying off from the bottom of the screen. And that's when things get a little bit intense. Like, I would love to see more bullet bills coming my way, more spinies coming my way. And I just haven't been encountering enough of them, even though I know that they're technically in the game. So it just feels like the levels could be a little bit rebalanced to be a little more challenging, to spread out to harder levels or something. That's my criticism, my little statement thing. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Either way, this game gets the blood pumping. Because I have to do all of this without dying, remember that. I can't die once, and I haven't died once, and I'm going through a whole bunch of Mario levels without dying. And, I've been training my whole life for this. Sorry, what I mean to say is, I've been training my whole life for this! Woohoo! It's me, Mario! Woohoo! Bye-bye, Bowser! Another good tip is, you know, when you have the fire flower, keep trying to find the item boxes with flowers and mushrooms in them, because you will get like 15 seconds for collecting that, and 15 seconds adds up. That definitely adds up. You definitely want to keep picking up collectibles and power-ups, even though you are Fire Mario, you know? It doesn't matter. Keep picking up the flowers, even when you're Fire Mario, because it adds so much to your timer. Would you die already? Good lord, man! Who am I competing against? Is it one of those Mario speedrunners? Those guys trying to show off, huh? Well, I got something to prove! I got something to prove myself! I'm gonna show how big my dick is! So that the internet can call me the greatest Clement. So many Goombas. So many Goombas! Yeah. I could jump over Bowser, but I like killing him with the fire flower, because I figure, why not? I got it. I might as well. Maybe you didn't know you could do that if you're not familiar enough with Super Mario Brothers. Although, again, it's a 35-year-old game. I'm sure you all know about this game by now. You know. Hey, Bowser. You're supposed to be in a castle. What are you doing here? Bye-bye. I have 267 coins. I have so many item boxes I could potentially use, but I don't need to right now. I still have Fire Mario, so I'm not going to use them. Oh, the timer turned red. Okay, the timer's turned red. That means the clock's going to be going down a lot quicker. Me and this one guy are going to be having to hoof it now. We have to go super fast. Because, we don't have a lot of time anymore. We don't have a lot of time. Yeah! I am the great Clement, ladies and gentlemen. The great Clement. I am better than all of you. You are all beneath me. Oh, that feels good. Feels good. At least the second place person was also a Bowser. I keep expecting to find, like, I don't know, Donnie or Johnny or anyone else playing this game when I go down this scroll list, so I could be like, haha! I killed you. I got #1 in our game. But this is a fun game. This is a fun game. Like, even though I still wish you would go to World 4 and beyond a lot more, very fun game. I can't wait to see when they patch in quality of life improvements with this thing and make it a little bit more challenging, or give you more benefits to collecting all these coins or something. I don't know. Because, like I said, I had 260 coins in the last match. I had so many item boxes I could have potentially used. Like, maybe they could up the price a little bit. Maybe it could be like, I don't know, 30 or 40 coins, just because it's such a important help, you know? Because I know those 1-ups will be useless. Well, not useless, they'll give you 20 coins, but, you know, it won't be that instant gratification item box you want it to be. But it could be harder, it could be harder. Then again, I just got #1, so I'm pretty good at Mario. So maybe I'm just an elitist. Just a guy who's bored with this game I've been playing for 30 years. Whatever. I'm gonna take the fact that I won #1 and just coast on that for a while. Because, you know, Tetris 99, right? I do own Tetris 99, and I never got first place ever. My puzzle game is Panel de Pon / Puzzle League, you know, that's my jam. But when it came to the original Tetris, I am not good enough at that game. I can maybe clear like 20 lines or so, and then it gets faster and faster and faster, and I just can't handle it, you know? I just can't handle that. So, like, even if I were to get into, like, the top 10, top 20 spots of Tetris 99, there's no way I would last for long enough, you know? I just can't handle that. I'm not good enough at Tetris. I have won a few games of Fall Guys on the PlayStation 4. I did win 2 games of Fall Guys, and I got the crown twice, and I felt pretty damn good about that. I was a platforming god! But, I've gotten first place in Mario a lot more than I have Fall Guys or Tetris 99, you know. You know, Battle Royales, you know, we all scoffed at them back in the day when there was, like, PUBG and Fortnite and all these other first-person shooter-type Battle Royales, but, you know what? You apply them to a platformer, you apply them to Panel de Pon or something? Nintendo, please. Please, Nintendo, please. Puzzle League 99, come on. Come on, you know you want to do it. Puzzle League 99 would be the greatest thing ever. Come on, you know you wanna. You know you wanna. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. But, you know, whether it's like Puzzle League, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mega Man, Mario, Donkey Kong Country, I think the Battle Royale system is great for platformers and puzzle games, and I would love to see it applied to a whole bunch of different franchises, you know? I think this is really great stuff, really fantastic stuff. And, I'm having a lot of fun with this one. Oh god. Why does there have to be blocks above his head? Oh god. Oh right, I have the item box, I can use that. Yeah, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to risk it. I'm gonna... Come on, come on. Shit! That little pixel of fire killed me. Anyway, folks, I think I've played long enough. That was Super Mario Bros. 35. Again, if you have an online account, it is free right now on Nintendo Switch. You can download it today and enjoy the fun that I have been enjoying all morning. And, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. I like Battle Royales applied to some of my favorite platformers ever. And, this is a good game. Fun game. Fun game. I feel good. It makes me feel like I'm an expert player. Because, you see, I got an S rank on my grade. That means I am a super player, which means that I am God. Which means I am above you mere mortals. And, yeah, it's a good stuff. Good stuff. So, you know, Sorry it was in 720p. This might be the last one-shot video I do in this resolution, because I want, for 2021, I want to upgrade to 1080p and 60 frames per second. I'm going to be getting a new computer, and I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently after Lightning Returns is uploaded, that Final Fantasy video. So this might be one of the last videos you see in 720, aside from Lightning Returns. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? But, yeah. I do have a playthrough that me and my friend Caro are going to commentate over the next 2 or 3 weeks. And, Lightning Returns will come when it comes. I'm almost done the game. I've almost beaten it. So when I beat it, I'm going to start writing the script and stuff. But, yeah. That was Super Mario Bros. 35, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Great Clement. It's been fun. Toodles.